Two-tone and L-E-L-N-E-S-S-N. Yes, we are the very best.
$7 popping collars, eating shrimp. $5 met some girls from Guatemala, now they trying to holler.
Now before they wouldn't bother, now I'm trying to be a scholar, cause she giving all the knowledge to me.
Knowledge to me.
Doing her work every night of the week.
Night of the week.
Like she chillin' up at college with me.
College with me, but we cruising, man. Rolling up at 4:30. Kush same color as a Kobe Road jersey, or a throwback worthy. Giraffe ass high, fresh breeze just passing us by. Cause I'm cruising on a Sunday afternoon. I got my good shoes on, ain't got no bad news. Here's what you say to the lady. Let me squeeze you, oh, let me hold you, oh, let me squeeze you, oh, let me hold you. Why? Cause I don't wanna leave this party, baby, without you. What you waiting for? Hop in the ride.
Okay.
What you waiting for? Hop in the ride. So I arrive at a party at 9. I reside inside Sim. Think when we fly, time's on our side. But look again, then it's 11 p.m. Chalk it on the board. Time to sin. Let's begin. Hey, you're kinda cute, and I got the loot to befriend both you and your girlfriend too.
You single Tim Jones?
Well, that depends. Just then she turned to a friend and she said,
I really like him.
Say word.
I really like him.
Oh yeah.
I really like.
Welcome to another edition of JCT TV. We have an amazing show for you this evening. Just get prepared, put on your shoes, your boots, because we got something really going today. Our topic today is going to be loyalty and choice, and that's the topic. Get ready, put on your boots. We want to give a shout out to everybody out there, Poppa T, Joe, Jose, back behind the boards, my man Big Al, Skytel, the whole crew. Thank you for letting us come in this place and do what we do. Get prepared, strap up. Welcome to Ken's Corner on JCT TV. We're live here in the studio, and I got to my right, Brother Tom. Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing awesome, thank you.
I'm trying to grow and be like you. And Joe Carroll, the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. Always a pleasure, always a pleasure. And today's topic, fellas, that we're tackling is loyalty and choice. I think those two words are very, very powerful in our life in society today. And I'm gonna throw it over to Joe Carroll and see where he's gonna hit that at, and then Brother Tom, we're gonna see what you say.
I have basically just one thing to say about this, and from there it's gonna take off. But if you go back to the beginning, first two people on earth, according to the Bible, they had a choice. They had a choice to obey it's called a commandment in the Bible. And they chose to go this way instead of this way. They ended up not being loyal to their Creator. They ended up being loyal to the archangel who was supposed to take care of them and raise them up. So they lost their direct connection with God, and they lost everything else, and so did God. God lost that relationship of love that he wanted and needed with his kids. And so now we've been struggling ever since with these two words. We don't know to whom to be loyal. We don't know which choices we should make unless we have some kind of guidance. And that's where the religions come in. The Bible, all these religions, that's their purpose, is to get us to go in that right direction. You know, based on the area, God gave each area a certain type of understanding, or we call it religion, to help people get back on track, so to speak.
Wow. I think you're right in the ballpark, Tom. So what is your intake on loyalty and choice?
So, I feel you need to be loyal to yourself, right? Because, I agree a lot of people need the institution of religion to attend something, to feel more a part of it. But we have it in each and every one of us, to talk directly to God. You don't need somebody to tell you how to talk to him, right? So God is in every one of us. You just have to find the way to talk to him in your own way. So be loyal to yourself. Now, when it comes to choosing, right? There was I say, choose for the positive, right? So, choose how you react to a bad situation, right? We live in a crazy society where bad things happen all the time, right? But should that change who you are, right? I mean, learn from it, but should it change the goodness in your heart, right? Choose to respond correctly to any situation. Don't live life upset. Live life filled with joy,
Right.
and enjoy it.
I agree with both of you guys. And for myself, Joe kind of kicked it off of where I probably would have started from. In the beginning, the creator who chose, who had a choice to create or not create in and everything. But he chose to create the atmosphere, the earth, the things that we have, and then he chose to create mankind and said, listen, I love you guys enough that I'm going to give you life, and I'm going to put you out here in this world to where you can make choices on what you want to do.
Right.
He was loyal to us by saying, listen, I'm going to create you. That's loyalty. That's something. We as parents, we're loyal to our kids.
Right.
Our kids, and the creator is the ultimate father of all fathers, who was loyal to us to say, listen, I love you guys enough that I'm going to give you life. And now I'm going to give you the opportunity and choice to choose if you're going to be loyal back to me or not. I like what you said about being loyal to yourself and loving yourself.
Yeah.
Because the creator loved us, we were created in love. So automatically love is in us.
Yes.
But he also gave us the choice to walk away from that if we choose as well. One thing I always say about us as people, there's something in us that always say, should I go this way or should I go that way? It's something that goes down deep within us that we ask ourselves that question. I'll go back to the baby. Curiosity within mankind, it's always been there since the beginning of time, because a baby is always curious about that plug on that wall.
Why done that?
Right. Why is he curious? Because that's an attribute that was put in us.
Yeah.
God put that attribute in us to make a choice, and then there's repercussions and consequences to the choices we make. So we're going to be loyal to whatever choice that we choose, but there's repercussion to whatever we choose to do, whether it be positive or negative. I believe that we need to have both, and without both, we cannot truly understand what the difference is.
Okay.
You can't understand what good is without bad. You can never understand bad is without good. So we needed the choice to have those two, so that we can make a choice to be loyal to what we choose.
Can I add to that? I believe that God gives us the badness in our lives. He gives you the pain so you can truly appreciate the good.
Yeah,
Right?
you have to have it. I believe that you have to have bad to at least know what bad is.
Right.
And then make a choice on what you do. Now, we may look at pain in our lives as things that we feel down because maybe something didn't go the way we wanted. Someone says something to us. Now, it's on us on how we take it in.
Right,
Someone
absolutely.
can say something to you, but you can choose to look at it and say, listen, I'm going to take in what they said and I'm going to be negative back. Or I'm going to take in and say that they may be in a state of mind where they don't understand where they're at. So they're being loyal to a choice. I don't have to choose that same thing. I can say, listen, I see where you're going. I see the pain that you're dealing with. So you're trying to inflict pain on me because you took a choice to have pain in your life.
Nice.
Now you're trying to give it to me. So we're going to go into the next segment. We're going to go over to the motto of the week, and we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back, y'all. This is the second round, and we have joining us none other than my man Jose.
What's up, Ken?
You
How
the
are
man
you,
of the
sir?
year,
What's
walking,
up, Joe?
sitting up here.
What's up, man?
As we've been hitting the topic, loyalty and choice, and we had a guest up here who had some great insight. I want to see where you, as you were sitting on the sideline, what do you have to say in regards to the topic of loyalty and choice?
Well, as always, that's a deep subject. We could go a whole bunch of different ways with it. But there was a few things that stood out in my mind when I was listening. One, you mentioned obviously making a choice. That's the thing. The choice of, we were created in this way with this purpose, but we were also given the choice to pick what we want to do or how we want to go about things. The privilege of choice, I guess I'd say, because it is a privilege.
Absolutely.
Sometimes we're stuck in a mind frame where we feel like there's not many options, but in actuality, there's millions upon millions of options we can do. It's just a matter of, are we brave enough to really go out that way, or have the belief or faith that the way we see something, will it turn out that way? Or just, the fortitude to actually go through and do it. Some people don't really want to, but it was the understanding of it. All right, you made a choice. You have to be understanding of the consequences or the things that will happen once you do make a certain choice. Because, as you said, we could choose to do as some of the religions say, or as the Bible may tell some people to do it this way, and that's the way to live. But that's not the only choice you have. You could choose to do it. You said it one time before. You could choose to spread evil or spread hate or do all this stuff if you want. That's your choice. But you have to deal with the consequences of it, And then it also brings to mind of people who say, well, this is bad, so we can't do this, or I do this because I don't think it's bad. There's different levels of what's good or what's right and what's wrong to certain people. What's bad to this person might not be that bad to this person. And, some things that aren't that hard to deal with, it might be really hard for some other people to deal with. So it's always this thing of choice. And then that brings me to what Tom was saying. It's all within you. You have the ability to communicate with whatever higher power that you feel, or how you want to use that information that you get. So when you bring it through your own filters, you have the choice of how you're going to go about it. If you're going to take the left, or you're going to take the right, or just keep going straight through to that. But you have to be aware and understanding of those consequences. If you're not, then you're just going about it. And that's like the consciousness thing, you don't really realize. So, what is it? The right and wrong is only within one's consciousness or whatever. So I think it really depends on the person, and like I said, the choice. There's so many choices, Don't get stuck in a merry-go-round of the same choices everybody else took. You could choose to jump off and go down the slide or something.
And I also believe that history has shown it. If we just sit back and take a evaluation of how history has shown itself, things that worked and things that didn't work, that have been proven. If we just take a look at what worked and what didn't work, anytime that you bring negative, it breeds back negative. When you let out positive out in the energy out into the system, that's what will come back. It's a fact. We have to just sit back and evaluate and realize what has worked and what hasn't worked. Love is the common denominator and the greatest thing that we can do. Pure love is the loyalty that the Creator, He said, I so love y'all that I gave you life. So when we have that loyalty back and that choice that we make, that He's loved us that much and we love Him, we're gonna, as Tom says, we're gonna love ourselves. If we love ourselves, we have to love others. We have to.
Absolutely. No, the whole thing about religions that I said before about them, being designed to kind of get us back on the right track, I think that was their original purpose. I'm kind of down on most religions now because they have kind of gotten into this rut, and now they're all kind of against each other. So everyone claiming that theirs is the best. But, we have a choice to follow a religion, but look at the result. Look at the result. We're fighting with each other based on our religion. We're fighting with each other based on our skin color. We're fighting with each other based on our philosophies. We're fighting with each other based on everything. all because we were not loyal to the absolute standard. There is one absolute standard, which you always talk about, Ken, and that's love, God's love. It's an absolute. You can't change it. It's truth. It's absolute truth. And we struggle with the concept of love because we were cut off from the source in the beginning, the source of absolute true love. And now we're talking about loyalty and choice. We have to choose. We have the choice to do anything we want. You know, the 60s was, yeah, do anything you want. But look where that got us. So we have to choose the right thing. And Tom talked about it, you talk about it all the time, Jose talked about it. We have to choose positive, we have to choose the right, we have to choose truth.
But that's the thing, Joe. I don't have to choose positive or right or truth because I have the choice to. If I don't want to choose it, it may not be good for me, you know, in other people's eyes or whatever, the big scheme of things. But in this moment, if I don't want to, you can't tell me I have to because I have
No,
the
of
choice.
course not. I can't tell you. I can't force you. What I'm saying is we have to if we want a good result.
That's the thing. If we want our choices that we make to uplift each other, and think about it, when we do negative to ourselves, we do negative to others as well.
Absolutely.
I always say that we weren't created for ourselves. We weren't created for. I wasn't created for me. I was created for everyone that comes into my path, same as you. So we can't think that the choices that we make bad are not affecting others, because everything we do affect. It's like a ripple effect of life. Whatever we do affects everyone else around us, because we're a product of that.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Well,
I'm going to argue it.
Well, let's come back to that. Let's go off into the video.
We got
Sharice.
She's going to be talking about United We Stand.
No one has the right to judge me. Do you walk on their and I won't let nothing get me down. Cause we are the ones that stand strong. Nothing can shake us cause our hope is strong. We fight this purple fight each day. We fight this purple fight each day.
Who are you to judge? Don't let nothing get you down. One day you'll see who you really are. Stand up for who you are.
I live my life and I won't let nothing get me down. I live my life and I won't let nothing get me down. Cause we are the ones that stand strong. Nothing can shake us cause our hope is strong. We fight this purple fight each day. We fight this purple fight each day. Only God can judge me. Through him all things are possible. With him you can work it out.
Smile my face and turn your waist. Don't limit me cause I have a disability.
I live my life and I won't let nothing get me down. I live my life and I won't let nothing get me down. Cause we are the ones that stand strong. Nothing can shake us cause our hope is strong. We fight this purple fight each day. We fight this purple fight each day. United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. Each day someone fighting for the light. Lift your hands with purple pride. United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, we stand, we stand.
Hi, my name is Wynette Jackson, and I live with a disability, PTSD, and depression, and I'm a United States Army veteran.
Hi, my name is Rick Shen, and I have temporal lobe epilepsy, and this side of my brain was actually born smaller than the other side.
My name is Charisse Cottrell. I live with epilepsy over 10 years.
Hi, I'm Stan. I've been diagnosed with anxiety and depression.
Hi, my name is Nick. I'm the video director of this music video, and I had a tumor at the base of my tongue and went through 35 days of radiation therapy. I'm 5 weeks out and in recovery and doing fine.
Well, guess what, y'all? We about to simmer it down a little bit so we can get some balance because the levels are high in the place. So right now we're going to go off into a segment that we all can appreciate, and we're probably all loyal to, and we all made choices to be loyal to it, which is entertainment and music, where we get to critique in our professional manner the songs of the day. So we're going to go right into Good to Go, No Go. With the first song of the day is J Hustle of the Midwest.
I might have to take my shirt off to this one. You know, let's go. Got the CTS, a STS, a DTS, and a Escalade. 24-inch chrome shiny blade. Looking fresh like the cut the barber gave you at the shave off on Black Ride. And I'm headed to my nigga house. Got a couple Coke bottles that we finna turn out. Yeah, it's going down. What you thought, nigga? I got the purple on deck and he got the liquor. Baby girl freaky, she wanna get loose. She feeling on my body, bouncing off the green.
All right. All right. We can put this to a hip hop phenomenal Mr. Jose himself.
All right, J Hustle. The song overall sounded like some West Coast stuff to me for some reason. I get that vibe. I can tell he could rap. His raps are cool. I enjoyed the ad libs, like his background vocals. Like I thought that was pretty cool. It sounded smooth. It's more like, I don't know. For some reason, I think of like some Bay Area, Oakland type music, like that free spirit, like just have a good time, make music, we partying. It's not so much my style. I think some work can be done on it. but I think I know people will rock with that one, you know, in the right audiences and stuff. And the quality of it was all right. The vocals were, you know, intact, and the beat sounded produced. So I would give it a good to go.
Okay, great. Joe Carroll?
Same here. I give it a good to go. I'm not a fan of that type of music. I don't have anything against it. It's just that I don't listen to it. And I thought that it was done fairly well. I was trying to just, I got into the beat, really, is what I got into. And based on that and the quality of the production, I'd have to give it a good to go. I couldn't really comment on anything else, lyrics or whatever, you know, style of rapping or anything. But I give it a good to go just based on the effect that it had, and I think he achieved that. I don't know if he could improve it. If he were live in front of an audience in a dance club or something, he may want more instruments, I don't know. But that thing really moved to me.
Awesome. I also concur with you, brothers. I give it a good to go. Me being, you know, growing up in the hip hop, and it definitely has a Midwest, West Coast feel to it. And I remember listening to the West Coast, NWA and Snoop and all those guys, and he definitely would fit right in there with that West Coast vibe. The quality was good. His delivery was really good. You know, some of the lyrics, I you know, it's not personal that I would listen to, but as a general whole, I think he did a really good job with making you feel good about the song. So I'll give it a good to go as well. The next joint is Regina.
I left Nebraska with a trader headed west. My heart keeps beating heavy in my chest. I'll be rubbing ponies on the east side of the Rockies, but I'll keep trying to hold on. I was running free just like
All right, I'm going to throw that one right into Joe Carroll. He can set it off.
Okay, first question. Was Regina the title of the song or the name of the singer? Because, oh man, that sounded like a guy to me. I liked the whole thing, and I'm not really a fan of country. I like it live. But I loved the beginning, that slide guitar. That was a nice little melodic riff, and that caught me. I thought it was well done. I don't see anywhere that person could improve. I give it a good to go.
Okay.
I agree with him. Like that slide right off the beginning, that sounds like that's the traditional country sound. If you're making a country song and you think it's country, you have to put the. If you don't got it, you're not country. Yeah. But I liked it. It did remind me of like some George Strait or Alan Jackson type country, like, you know, traditional country. I think country, and I liked it. His voice was about it. So I would like to hear more of it. I'll give it a good to go.
And once again, brothers, I have to concur with you. Me being in the music industry and doing soundtracks for film, I could definitely see that in one of the projects that we do. Yeah. It has a really good feel. I like the guy's vocals. Once again, that you gotta have that. It was good. Quality was amazing. He was right on point. So, you know, once again, I have to concur and give it a good to go as well. The next artist up is TR from CT.
That's the name they call, and all I get is groupie love cause the fame and fortune. Word up, keep them dames exhausted. Said they wanna role play, better play with caution. I'm bent, walked up in a spot with some niggas from my block just grabbing my dick. Had to laugh at that, my sick raw demeanor. I spit soft demeanor. Who's my girl, have you seen her? Not in a while, but she's liking my style, dog. You need to keep a leash on her.
All right. I'm gonna go right back to Jose, the hip hop connoisseur.
All right, that one, Not so much. I mean, it's good. I can tell he can rap. He's going like for the funny stuff, but something about the beat, it sounds very generic to me, and lack of energy maybe. I don't really know what to pinpoint it on. I wasn't really feeling it, but I can tell he could rap. I'm sure somewhere in his catalog there's other songs that I would like, but that one wasn't doing it for me at all. Like, just being honest, I would give it a no-go. Or was it? Yeah, no-go.
Okay, okay.
Wow, that's interesting. You said maybe no energy in that, because that's what I was feeling. I was picturing that from the beginning as a live performance. And I was thinking, this would be nice live. I could really get into this in an outdoor venue or something like that. I thought that it uplifted me as far as the energy level. I thought that he was really, giving it his all. And I guess I'm comparing it with a music festival that I participated in last week, where a lot of the performers just seemed very lackluster. There wasn't that energy, and I felt like this had that energy. Based on that, and the fact that it seemed to be put together pretty well, I give that one a good to go.
Okay, okay. I have to concur with you, Joe. Me coming from hip hop and hip hop being my first love, and being a producer as well, making beats, I really felt that style of track. So, and the lyrics all, he had style, lyrical content. I wouldn't have done everything, but I got where he was coming from, trying to be amusing with his lyrics. So right. I'll definitely give him a good to go as an overall. I definitely would have changed some of the lyrics, but other than that, I feel the energy was high. I was ready to get up and do my thing, grab the mic and get up there and do something myself. So I definitely give him a good to go.
Even the music had a little bit of a comic feel to it.
It did. That's what I felt. All right, we're about to wrap this up. All right. We're going to go over to...
We have the Real to Real coming up.
That's what it is, the Real to Real. The Real to Real.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Real to Real. That's where we take real situations and bring them to you via these reels. I have to my left, your right out there in TV land, the outstanding workout sensation, none other than Tom Chi from Tom Chi Workouts. Tom Chi, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Outstanding, outstanding. Now, when he grips my hand, it's a force. You understand? Has me dealt with and reckoned with. But tell us what drives you. What keeps you in the mode of exercising and fitness beyond your self-inspired self?
So going right down to the core of it was that I have a path that I'm following of inspiration, right?
Okay.
And I've always loved the gym. I've always loved working out, and my workout just kept evolving. When I first learned of my path and my purpose in life to inspire, I didn't know how I was going to do it.
Okay.
Right? I just knew that it was there. It was meant for me to be that way.
Outstanding.
And then I started evolving my workout to full body workouts, and where I was doing a lot of stretching, jumping, and people started approaching me, right? Up until then, I was very quiet, didn't talk to anybody.
Introvert?
No, I've never been an introvert.
Okay.
It was a focus thing, right?
Okay.
So I'd have my headset in, and I'd be doing my workout. I'd be doing abs on any machine that was there. I was doing weights on, but I would be, I'd close my eyes, right? Because it was a focus thing. And then over time, I learned to open my eyes and look past everybody and just really get in a zone. My music is important because it puts me in that zone. So I'll really get into the rhythm of that music, and before I even started dancing, it was all about the workout. Every time I pulled that weight down, it was all about the beat of the music, right? Whatever I was listening to, I was listening to specific music, and a variety of course, as well. But then it continued to evolve to where I'm like, something. What actually happened was I hurt my shoulder. I was lifting weights. I'm like, oh no, now I can't work out my shoulder. Okay. So what am I going to do? So I said, well, I'm going to do arms and legs every other day. Because at the time I do 6-7 days a week of working out at the Planet Fitness.
Positive.
And So then, next thing you know, I'm up on a treadmill. And even on the treadmill, I'm like running sideways this way, that way. I couldn't, you know. I have a lot of a lot of energy. Let's just say, you know, it's all good energy though. That's the wonderful thing about it, you know. So, but then finally, people started approaching me because initially everybody's like, "This guy's fucking crazy." Sorry about that. This guy's crazy. And but then they started approaching me because they liked what I was doing. They seen I was getting in really good shape by doing it.
Okay.
And then I had people comment like, I follow you every day you're here until you start that Tai Chi stuff. Then you lose me, you know?
Okay.
You're raising the energy
So is
level.
that where the chi comes in?
That's exactly where that's coming in.
Okay.
That's where
no
I come
problem,
in.
no
You know,
problem.
and Tai Chi is like a lot of body movement, right?
No doubt.
And the whole idea of the workout that I do is about full body, right? You know, I'm not sitting there in between sets, on my phone. You know,
Right.
I may be flipping songs, but
Okay,
that's
okay.
most of you're gonna get out of me. But I go from lifting weights. I'll do a set tied to the music. I'll dance up to that machine. I'll dance away to the machine. It's the full length of whatever song is playing.
So
my
you're
workout.
actually dancing in between your sets?
Yeah, absolutely. It's 100% cardio in between the workout. But I'll do weights. I'll do abs. I may have my opening song, Candlebox, Far Behind. Yeah, I always use that one because it's a great song to do a set and then jump out. If I'm doing back or chest or something like that, there's a back machine that Planet Fitness has that I can lock my legs in, and I just start spinning around. People love watching me do abs. I was in Bloomfield, a new gym, second time I was there.
Okay.
And I come walking in. Everybody knows me at these gyms, right? Because I've been to every one in Connecticut.
He has a lot of videos. Tell them where they can actually get more of you, because I'm just going to give them a little bit here today.
Yeah.
But tell them where they can get more of Tom Chi.
Oh, sure. So if you subscribe to me or look me up on YouTube, Tom Chi Workouts. I have a lot of videos, different venues. I have them at the gym. I have them at parks, and where it's just dance. It's music. It's
Do you do instruction as well?
No,
you're
some
not instructing right now.
Not yet. No, people ask me all the times, like, when are you going to do a fitness video? How can I lose weight this way? And I talk to people about, losing weight and exercising at times, but, I always go back to the core, right?
What I've seen of your videos, though,
Yeah.
you are instructing indirectly anyway, because your videos is a system. I
Yes.
see a system in all the videos.
Yeah.
So it's our number one priority on this planet is to leave everything better than the way we found it.
Oh, absolutely.
So they can be inspired through the videos.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, mouth to ear is the greatest instruction in the world.
It is. It
You know
is.
what I mean? And even though that's a form of it, but directly, right? Like we have Jose Coco Velez. He's the reason we met.
Okay.
Right? And he's into fitness.
Okay.
And he exercises, but he also dances.
Right.
We have Joe Carroll, which you will meet today as
Oh,
well.
cool. Nice.
This evening. But the thing is that he's into fitness. As far as health-wise, he's very careful about what he consumes, what
Okay.
he puts in this temple,
Okay.
which most of us should be.
Yes.
Do you actually get into the nutritional and dietary aspect of fitness as well, or is yours just basically the isometrics and weightlifting? and
Well,
workout?
so I mean, not that I've ever been real heavy, but I had a few more pounds on it than I wanted to be when I started.
I've been there. I've been there.
And so I started out with a basic concept.
Okay.
Eat less. Okay.
Eat less?
Eat less.
Oh, don't tell me that.
The whole idea about losing weight, right? And I wasn't even doing a lot of cardio at the time when I was dropping pounds.
Okay.
Portion control, right? Okay. If you
Portion
look at
control.
Portion.
I'm gonna tell you something. I started eating in these little small bowls, right?
Yeah.
That was my portion control.
Yeah.
But it's not that I ate a whole lot less. It's just that I ate a lot less at each sitting.
Right.
And my daughter came and she was like, "Daddy, you looks good, but the thing is, you can't be healthy eating that small amount of food." Before I knew it, she had put me on a little saucer. But then the saucer started to get packed. Before I knew it, she had me back on a big plate. I said, "Oh no, my salvation to health, I got to get back where I was to the portions." So I definitely agree with you there, but I want you to go a little bit deeper into explaining to the folks why portions are so necessary.
So I mean, obviously there's calories in everything, right? And I don't necessarily, I've never counted calories, but like when I started out, you know, I'd have a 12-ounce steak, a full whole baked potato, and a plate of vegetables. Right now, vegetables are always good for you. I love vegetables.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
But you know, as I started cutting back, I realized that I'm like, what am I going to fill up on? I know the carbs are going to fill me up quicker, right? Do I want to eat a baked potato or a steak? So now I'm cutting it back. Half a baked potato, maybe an 8-ounce steak, right? Then I was down to a 6-ounce steak, scrap the baked potato and vegetables. Like, what do I want to get filled up on? And it's, you know, it doesn't happen immediately, but over time, as you know, eat what you want, right? You can eat pasta, just eat a little less every time you eat it, right? Cut it back, shrink your stomach. That's what it is. And I was losing weight continually without even doing a lot of cardio, right? The cardio, the extensive cardio didn't come until much later, right? I may do a half an hour on the treadmill, but then I would come home and eat less.
Yeah, like a lot of folks, they think that, oh, I got to do 1,000 more crunches because I can't see my abs. But it's not that your abs are not there. They're there, but you can't see them because you got so much body fat over them.
That's it.
You know, with that being said, though, Tom Chi, what we're going to do, we're going to wrap up right here on Real to Real, and we're going to go over to one of your sensational videos.
Okay.
Therefore, the people will be able to link directly to you and see some of the other outstanding work that you've been doing.
Thank you.
And we look forward to having you back here because we are arranging for a fitness segment.
Nice.
You would fit directly into that mode, I believe.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so
It's been a
much.
pleasure. Yes,
Be
sir.
well.
Yes, sir.
Are you passionate about fitness?
I love fitness.
Okay. Now, do you go to a gym or do you work out at home?
I go to a gym.
Okay.
I would not be very productive if it was out. If it was out.
Well, look, the gym is a weird place, and we've put together a package of videos showcasing it at the highest level. We call it Fitness Freaks. Take a look. Okay. So back there, so the fact that you have a cameraman, somebody needs to invent it because that is true. But he could be trying to kick off a new workout phase.
Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Get up. First shot, hip strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking. And this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, I'm a INDEPENDENT shit hustler. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back crush shit. Labels out here, now they can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse through the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse through the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the bag, horse stock is attached. Head is matted black, got the bushes black to match. Riding on a horse, you can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley, you ain't been up off that porch now. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Riding on a tractor, lean all in my blood. Cheated on my baby, you can go and ask. My life is a movie, bull riding in boobies. Cowboy hat from Gucci, Wrangler on my booty. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Hat down, cross town, living like a rock star. Spend a lot of money on my brand new guitar. Baby's got a habit, diamond rings and Fendi sports bras. Riding down Rodeo in my Maserati sports car. God knows stress I've been through all that. I'm like a Marlboro man, so I keep going back. Wish I could roll on back to that old town road. I wanna ride till I can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
And the moral of the story is, listen, it's been amazing here. We're talking about loyalty and choice, and I think it's been crazy. Like everyone has got up here and like really hit nerves when it comes to the topic. We want to end it up with what are your last words in regards to it?
I guess I'd like viewers and listeners to take with them, with loyalty and choice. Loyalty is a choice. Like you could choose to be loyal to whatever it is that you're being loyal to. Or I think about, let's talk about like the beginning of Adam and Eve. You know, they were together, they had everything, they were in paradise. If they just stayed loyal, it would have continued on being that way. So if you like the good life or whatever, be loyal to what you're being loyal to, and it should follow through. The minute you switch or you wave off that course, expect some change.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree with that. And I just think as far as what we're trying to convey, yeah, I go back to actually what Tom said about being loyal to yourself, at least as a starting point. You know, if you don't have some higher, call it a higher belief system or whatever, at the very least be loyal to yourself. And even if we do have a higher system, we still have to be loyal to ourselves. And we have to choose things that are positive and good that affect others in a good way. Because when we do that, good is going to come back to us.
Right, I agree. I say that we have to realize that we only have two choices in life. Either go right or go left. Either do good or do bad. The gray area, people try to put a gray area. Gray area is on the bad side because it's not going to line. It's not going to line up with what's right. Yeah. So, choose to build one another. Life should be all about building. We should never be tearing down. If we're tearing down stuff, number one, we shouldn't be tearing down ourselves. And if you do have a belief system, he should be first. And because everything came from him. If it wasn't for the Creator, we wouldn't be here. So love the Creator. I say love the Creator, and then love ourselves and love the people that we around. Spread love. The other evil is here, and we can choose to do evil if we want. But the repercussions and the consequences of that is only going to be tearing down. Let's stop tearing down and just continue to build one another. One step at a time, one brother at a time, one woman at a time, one child at a time. And we'll see how society and this life come together. And a lot of the things that we deal with, we won't have to have them anymore because love will overcome it. And we'll see the change through life's history.
I met a guy where I help people with resumes. At 16, he made a choice. He had 1 month to go to get his high school diploma. He made a choice that landed him in prison. And he was in jail twice, actually, I think. He's now 40. But there's an example of he chose to be around certain people. There's another thing, a practical thing to think of is who do we get ourselves around? Who do we choose to be around? Always choose to be around uplifting people who want to raise you up, like Raise 'em Up Records over here.
Absolutely. And with that, we're just grateful to be amongst you once again to give you something to think about over the week. Loyalty and choice. Be loyal to what you choose. If you choose one way, be loyal to it. If you choose to be loyal to something else, be loyal to it. But we always know it's all about building. So choose to build and not to tear down. We're going to go over to...
I got some news for y'all. Entertainment news.
Cool.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Jose here with your JCT TV Entertainment News. Barack and Michelle Obama are getting in on the trending business of podcasts. The Obama's production company, Higher Ground, will start working exclusively with Spotify to produce podcasts. It's similar to its multi-year production deal with Netflix to produce TV shows and films. Higher Ground says the Obamas will develop, produce, and lend their voices to select podcasts, connecting them with listeners around the world on wide-ranging topics. The first podcasts from Higher Ground Audio are likely to debut in 2020 at the earliest. Kevin Hart and Paramount Pictures are partnering on a remake of the Bill Murray Christmas comedy Scrooged. The original 1988 dark comedy starred Bill Murray and was directed by Richard Donner as a modern-day retelling of the Charles Dickens novel. The project is in very early stages and will be produced by Kevin Hart's own Heartbeat Productions. Rapper Jay-Z has officially been named hip-hop's first billionaire by Forbes magazine. Although some years back, Dr. Dre was close to hitting the 1 billion marker after his deal with Apple, Forbes announced Jay-Z as being the first hip-hop mogul to sustain $1 billion net worth. To earn this title, Jay-Z has stakes in many business ventures outside of music, including his Roc Nation sports talent management company, investments in Uber transportation service, and multiple real estate holdings, among others. And tonight, I also have the top 3 in movies and music. This week at the box office, starting at number 3, is the Elton John biopic, Rocket Man, bringing in $25 million, followed by Disney's Aladdin at number 2. Debuting at number 1 is Godzilla, King of Monsters, with the weekend sales of $47 million. On the Billboard music charts, coming in at number 3 is Talk by Khaled. Followed up at number 2 is the popular Billie Eilish song Bad Guy. And holding down number 1 for the 13th week is Lil Nas X featuring Billy Ray Cyrus, Old Town Road. That has been your entertainment news. Stay tuned for more.
Baby, let me just, can I just say something?
Yeah, you the one I run to, I can tell that's not you. Feeling yourself, know the feeling not hostile. Always stand by you, Lord, I abide too. When I see your smile, then that ass walk by you. I'm searching for your love, yeah. I'm fighting for your trust, girl. Yeah. All started when I first saw you, yeah. I ain't even wanna pull up on you, yeah. Felt like I might miss my moment, so I had to own it. Girl, you so devoted as I slowly noticed. The smile on your face is the reason I quote this. Only girl I know that can see the omens, through the good, through the bad, but you never lose focus, yeah. Head so good, it's like you got 2 degrees. From the angle over here, it's only you and me. They say bad bitches always come in threes. First one bring the hurt that you never see. Second one bring the fun, but a bunch of fees. Never letting go once they hit year 3. Third one, check your pride and the ego leaves. Past mistakes is the reason why you overplay. You the one I run to, I can tell that's not you. Feeling yourself, know the feeling not hostile. Always stand by you, Lord, I abide too. When I see your smile, then that ass walk by you. I'm searching for your love, yeah. I'm fighting for your trust, girl. Yeah, all started when I first saw you, yeah. I ain't even wanna pull up on you, yeah. Felt like I might miss my moment, so I had to own it. Girl, you so devoted. They never be your speed, love, I hope you quote this. Practice what you preach, don't reach to be noticed. No need to follow wave when you one with the ocean, yeah. Wearing all of your pants, I feel a drip. Just give me one chance, I know I'll fix it. What you eat in the morning, what is your interest? Too much in your stomach, I know you feel sick. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. When I talk about the future, I'm always mentioning you. We talk French kiss and Paris think about you. Don't say a word, body curve, get me in the mood. You the one I run to, I can tell that's not you. Feeling yourself, know the feeling not hostile. Always stand by you, Lord, I abide too. When I see you smile, then that ass walk by you. I'm searching, 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 searching for your love, yeah. I'm fighting, 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 fighting for your trust, girl. Wait, you hate it when I talk to you? Cause I'm the only one for you. The other niggas, they don't really bond with you. They take your energy, but I was one with you. Never ask for shit, just to build your confidence. Always let you know your worth, to find where the angel is. You, in the flesh, a scent, I can't forget. So pressed, I can't admit, suppress my feelings in the blessing and the gift, yeah. Was close to Christmas when we had to call it quits. Was caught up in the mist, was caught up in the shits. Night after night, regrets will follow him. Dance after dance, we're basking to the sin. Shit going down, but love meant to ascend. This is the type of feeling you'll never get again. The pain is in the pen, got you bent, can't lose again. You the one I run to, I can tell that's not you. Feeling yourself, know the feeling not hostile. Always stand by you, Lord, I abide too. When I see your smile, then that ass walk by you. I'm searching, 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 searching for your love, yeah. I'm fighting, 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 fighting for your trust, girl.